you so much for coming again to my YouTube channel to watch another one of my fashion stylist tutorials. So previously I've spoken about doing a video on how to book a model. Now, a model is so important for us. We work with them all the time. So knowing how to book one is equally as important. Most of my clients do the booking so that I don't really need to book a model. But on occasion, there has been a few, I have had to book the model myself. Here I'm giving you 5 simple steps on how you can book a model from a modelling agency. So let's start with number 1. Do your research. Now let's start from basics. You know, what is a modelling agency? So my understanding of what a modelling agency is, it literally is a company, an agency who are looking after models. An agency comprises of bookers. Bookers work within the agency to book models on jobs. Models who are signed to the agencies are also assigned to a booker. Now, if we're going to talk about the different types of modelling agencies out there, well then we've got them by the dozens. There's so many different type of categories to pick from. Whether it's your editorial, your plus size, your commercial, your mature models, your teen models, your kids models. Would you believe me if I even said there was body part modelling agencies out there? There's so many to pick from. The key thing is to find out which agency is going to be right for you. So think, for the shoot that you want to book a model for, what type of model do you need? Now say for example, you were going to do a commercial fitness shoot. What you need is a commercial model who can model the fitness clothing. What type of agency do you need? A simple way that you can start out is literally even by location. So I will go onto Google and I'll type something like modelling agency based in London. This will narrow down all the agencies which are London based. As you do the research through Google, you've got to really look through the agencies and see who is going to give you the type of model that you need. Are you doing a test shoot? Are you doing an editorial? Is it going to be a commercial style shoot? You know, work out what type of shoot you're doing and what type of model you need. So let's break it down to the types of shoots that there are. You can do like a test shoot, an editorial, which can be obviously commissioned, or a submission. That's going to require 2 different types of models. Now for a test shoot, you're most likely going to get a new face model. Now new face models, they're fresh to the agency and they need their books being built up. So it's almost like the TFCD, you know, the test thing that I was speaking about, where, you know, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Whereas for editorial, again, it is on a test basis, but they're more likely to give you an experienced model on their main books because you're going to be doing an editorial and it's going to be going somewhere. But say for example, by any chance you've got some watches and you maybe want to build up your books with some e-com work, something a little bit more commercial, whether it's milkshakes, rings, earrings, a bikini. There are agencies just like one in London called Body London, which is specialised for body parts. So if you need someone who's got amazing hands to hold a drink because you're going to be only shooting a drink, there is an agency for that. So let's say for example that you would like to book a model. Now you are doing a fitness commercial shoot for fitness clothing, and what you want to do is just book a model so that she can, you know, do some fitness poses in the clothing. So you can ask yourself, what type of model do I need? I would advise you that you need to get yourself a commercial style model and even possibly a fitness model, because believe it or not, there's even a category for fitness models. I'm telling you, like, there is agencies for everything. Any and everything you can ask for, it is out there. So you are going to be asking or trying to book a model who's going to fit your brand perfectly. So it's worth it. Take a look through the site, see if they've got models who you're interested in, because I've even found that some agencies have particular looks. So it's worth finding out who's going to fit your brand best. So Step 2, call the agency. Now on the website, go to the about or the contact section and contact the agency. So you're going to be calling up Nev's Modeling Agency. So ring, 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 ring. So they're going to pick up the phone and you say, hi, my name's Erica Matthews. I'm a fashion stylist. I'm currently looking for a women's wear model. Could you put me over to the women's wear department? Now this is me assuming that they've got a menswear and women's wear department. If it's a female modeling agency, you don't need to decipher with that. But if it's a female and male agency, then you need to be specific and say you would like to go to the women's wear department. They are separate. So by this time, they've sent you over to the women's wear department. So you're gonna have to introduce yourself again. Say again, you know, hi, my name is Erica Matthews. I'm a fashion stylist. I'm looking to book a female model for a fitness commercial shoot. Is it possible that you can send me over a model package for this? Now what they're gonna ask of you is the next step. So this is when step 3 comes into play. This is the email correspondence. So by now, after speaking to them on the phone, you would have got a contact detail for an email. What you need to email over is the mood board, you know, with the concept, anything that you've got, even like your team. Now be really, really picky. Send over strong members of your team if you can. If you've got a strong nail technician, if you've got a strong photographer, you know, even if your portfolio is really strong, send that over. Anything that benefits you, anything that propels you, you know, your chances of booking an agency, send it over. I've already spoken about working with strong teams, but it definitely does give you more of a chance of booking a model from an agency when you have a strong team. So after sending over all these details, you're going to be very, very lucky if they've got back to you straight away and just sent you a model package. Now let's slow down. If it goes the other way, you may not have heard anything. Now this is really, really important in all circumstances as a fashion stylist. Now this is working with agencies, this is working with PRs, designers. Always follow up. This is so important to me. I spoke to one of my old interns the other day. I try as much as possible to keep updated with what she's doing. And I said to her, what's the one thing that I always tell you to do? And I was like, you persist. If you don't hear back from them in like at least an hour, give them a call, give them a nudge and say, look, I've dropped this over to you. Can you have a look at this? Sometimes if you're working with tight deadlines, it's really, really hard when you've got people that, you know, it seems like they're dragging their feet, but these people are really busy. Can you think about how many people internationally are contacting them? Stay in their sights, you know, chase it up always. So here is an example of an email that you can send to a model booker. Hi Jane, I hope all is well and you have had a great start to your week. It was great having a chance to speak to you on the phone. On Tuesday, we will be having a fitness commercial photo shoot. We want a great model to model all of the clothing. We are looking for a dark-haired model to fit with our branding. Someone who's got a great body. Could you help us out with this? Please see attached a mood board for the photo shoot alongside some images of the clothing that we would like the model to wear. Please also see below the links to the websites of the people who will be working with the team on the day. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Warmest regards, Erica Matthews. And then below, obviously, the signature again. So let's call it success. With the email correspondence, you've got that package finally, and you're having a look at it. So here is an example of a model's package that I have been sent previously before. It's gonna look something like this, and these models should fit all the requirements that you've put out in that email. So then you get to the wonderful step of number 4. Choose which model you want. So as I'm going to scroll through, I know that I need a dark-haired model one who looks really good fitness wise, someone who's gonna fit with this brand, someone whose skin tone, everything is gonna like fit well with this clothing range. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll through that package and pick and say, oh, actually I like this one and I like that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send an email back to the booker stating which models I want to work with. So I want to work with A and I want to work with C. And then the correspondence goes on from that, because then you need to work out if A and C from that model package is free. After that, it literally is a waiting game. You just need to find a model that is free on the date of your shoot and one that also fits with what you want to shoot. So then you get to the fabulous step of number 5. You've booked this model with the modeling agency. Now you need to liaise with the booker and send them over the call sheet. Now I've spoken about call sheets before in my previous video of mastering the photo shoot process. The main part of a call sheet is to show the date, the time and the location of the shoot, so everyone knows where they need to be and what time. No questions asked. Also, it's handy to have on there you know, who will be working on the shoot, their contact details, especially if someone is directing it, someone is overseeing everything. You will always see that contact there as well. The booker will also send you over the model's details, such as their phone number, and they will also require yours to send over to the model. So the models can also be in contact with you, and you know, whether they're lost, whether they are running late, you know, whatever it is, so that you can basically correspond with each other independently. I can't believe that's the 5 steps. It just seems so simple, but to be honest, it really is. I feel like booking a model seems really daunting at first, but I must admit, after I booked my first, it really kind of was a breeze after that. You just have to really be sure in the models that you pick. I definitely look through the model's portfolio and I look at how they pose. You know, for example, if I want to do an editorial, I'm gonna look at models who have photos which show strong editorial shots. You know, this is something that I'm going to do. Say for example, you even need to do a shoot where it's like a beauty one and you need someone who can wear lipstick well. It's just so important to look through and see, you know, who knows how to use their lips, their face, you know, that knows their angles, all of that. It's so simple, but you know, there are times when it could go wrong, because you know, sometimes you run a risk of booking a model and you know what they've got in their portfolio, it just seems like they're not really kind of putting it out there on set. I've spoken about different relationships which a fashion stylist can have with, you know, a model, because we are in such a close proximity. So I kind of feel like there's this role that I have to take on to kind of look after this model and, you know, to make sure that they are comfortable enough to be able to you know, produce and actually like just work and kick ass and do what I need them to do. So that's literally it. Like, I hope that this video could be really helpful for you, and I hope even like with your test shoots or with editorials that you've got coming up, that this video can help you book with confidence. I'm gonna put a list below of a few agencies that I've personally worked with, that you can take a look at their website. You know, you can also go to their contact details, give them a call. This is just ones that I recommend personally, that are based in London. So please guys, don't forget to sign up for Mentoring Mondays. I'm so happy with those who have signed up so far, those that I'm going to work with, are working with, and going to work with in the future. Also sign up with the workshops. Again, I sent out an email. I'm hoping that you guys got it. I'm working on a lot at the moment. I'm trying to work on a London event first. So this should be coming up the beginning of next year. So you've got it now. I've said it to you guys. I'm working on this for the beginning of next year, based in London. So when it comes to international, I'm going to be working on that too. So I'm kind of working between coming over to you guys or doing something which is online that you can benefit from and come back to even possibly. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep you guys updated. Like I've said, I promise you I will. But you will hear more about the workshops. And I'm not just saying it so I can steal your email addresses. I promise you, this is stuff that I plan on doing. But I just feel like I am a little bit of a perfectionist. So I don't want to just throw anything together and just call it a workshop. I really want to put something together that is gonna really work for you guys, you know. Otherwise I could just sit on YouTube and just spill it off to you there. I want to give you something so personal, so bespoke, something that I didn't get at, you know, London College of Fashion. Like, I just want to give you something so hands-on and perfect that you walk away, you know, not a different person, but just ready to kind of conquer the world. So if you did like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate the thumbs up, guys. And also don't forget, comment below. I really love hearing from you guys, you know. Let me know how it's going, because some of you guys saying that you're studying, you know, I've spoken to you. Give me updates, I want to hear, like, let me know. Also, you know, if there's any videos or any topics you want me to cover, please do comment below as well, you know. Any questions that you have, you know, videos that I will do some videos on that as well. So just give me some questions and I will answer them as best as I can. But most importantly, like I always say, share the video, share the knowledge, because I really do think that stylists should support each other. You know, it's a crazy industry and we have to work so hard. So I feel like we should, you know, support each other. I don't know who this can help, but I hope it can help at least one person. And, you know, if it's helped you, maybe you know someone else it can help. So please do share. I hope you enjoyed it anyways, but stay strong, stay fearless, and most importantly, stay a gold digger. I'm so corny, but I had to do that. Bye guys, see you soon.